I was 3 years old when my parents came to me and told me they were getting divorced.
I've actually been through 2 divorces in my life.
My parents separated when I was about 6.
My parents got divorced simply because they didn't get along anymore.
I was 2 years old when my parents first got divorced.
My parents have been married for 40 years and they're getting divorced this year.
The first divorce, that was like my dad. That was the guy that, you know, I'm half of, and not seeing him the way that I saw him growing up was really strange. I thought my dad wasn't my dad anymore.
When my mom told me that my dad was moving out, I was in disbelief. It was almost like I put up this wall of denial.
My dad didn't live at home. He moved to Miami. Most of our conversations from that point on were on the telephone.
You recognize that something's different, and then you're confused about what's happening, and then you go, okay, you're trying to figure something out, and maybe you still haven't figured it out, but you're angry about it because it's different, and then you're wondering, is this different bad, or is it good, and you're not sure, but then you're wondering if you had something to do with it.
It wasn't just about them getting divorced, it was about my whole family being broken up.
Mom talked about dad a lot, couldn't stand it. I think I was like a young teenager at the time, and my advice, if that's happening, is to, respectfully ask your parents not to discuss the other person in front of you, because A, it's not healthy, B, it makes you feel like shit.
I felt different in terms of putting myself out there with men.
I am a humongous commitment phobe because of my dad. I find it incredibly hard to get close to a guy.
Every day I fight, and it's a struggle to not become like my dad and follow into those footsteps and those decisions. And I feel like you can too, and you can better yourself, and you can wake up every day and make a conscious decision to be a better person and be who you want to be.
So we all have these ideas of what we're supposed to be doing, and I think that only exacerbated the feeling of my family is different, or there's something missing from my experience growing up because my parents aren't together.
Through the winding road of life, I've realized that divorce is not so great. So if I could prevent that in my own life and really take time to get to know someone.
Everyone thinks that divorce is so common and it's not a big deal. And yeah, it is common, but it is a big deal and it can completely affect your life. So you need to stop being so it doesn't matter, and actually talk about it and actually accept that it's something you're going through and it can be hard.